Here we go. Alrighty. So, to recap last week, as you all recall, you all were invited to the manor. You all had slept. You all had been awakened by the sounds of combat and fighting and smoke and so on and so forth. And then you all began to explore the manor. The first combat you all encountered was a couple of nobles being threatened by a small pack of bandits. You all snuck in the room and attacked them, killing one. I killed two outright. Chungus proceeded to pick up the table in the room and just smash the other two with it by throwing it across the room, luckily not killing the nobles in the process. He pinned them, and then you all walked up and kind of popped them. Following that, a bit more exploration. You all kind of around the dark manor, and then you all arrived into a room with a massive combat going on, including a bandit captain and several bandits versus some guards and a cleric. Jim Ross came out to inform everybody that Chungus had murdered a bandit with a chair. For those who did not watch the video, so on. You all fought the bandits, cleaned all that up. Sanal, the cleric, healed somebody. I don't recall who that was. Who got the healing?
Oh, that was Jalu.
Jalu.
I think it was Jalu.
Yeah. Because he got injured from one of the bandits that was surrounding him. One of the rounds.
No, it was Jalu.
Yeah, it was.
Targets Jalu. So it was you.
Yes.
Nice try. They healed Jalu, and that was where we called this a session. Anybody want to add anything?
Well, what's her name again? Sanal. Sanal. Okay. She was kind of confused that we were combat ready folks in this manner of like rich people. Usually don't do much in the way of combat. So it was interesting. And, there was also the room with the paintings. Yep. That,
I stole the painting.
Somebody.
I stole a painting of the king.
And also Bartoran extorting the nobles for cash.
Yeah,
oh yes.
That's it. Oh boy. How could we forget?
Technically, the rest of the party doesn't know.
But do we?
Well, Chungus witnessed it.
Chungus witnessed it, but he has no clue what the heck was happening.
All he heard was shouting and jingle jangle.
Pretty much. It's like, hey, thanks. It's like, hey, you're welcome, we saved you. Give me my money.
Uh-huh. Alright, name of the maps. You all can open the map if you go to your map section. It is under the Mavis Manor. It should be... right here.
I got it already.
Yeah.
It's loading for me.
It'll take a second.
I'm here.
It was a big map, as you recall.
Yep, there we go.
There it goes.
Yeah, it'll take a second.
Okay.
It's good for me.
Same good here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
good.
Excuse me.
So you all have killed you. As you recall, one of the bandits was taken prisoner as he fell unconscious, thanks to massive damage.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Yeah,
interrogate him.
He was
One or two.
captured unconscious. Interrogation would be a
One-
bit of a challenge right now.
Yeah,
and
so
one or
we gotta
two
clear
of
out some
them ran
leads.
away too, if I recall.
I recall that correctly. 2 bandits
Yep.
did run away.
Yes. But I remember Sinal was like, "Hey, there's more dudes. Let's go get them." So Jalu was just gonna follow her to help out.
Yeah, I
What
think
do the
she-
bandits look like? Like, do they have any kind of symbols or anything?
They do not. They are in black and like leather armor, and that is about all they're in. So you. So you're not seeing them. So they don't have any markings or anything.
Reaching.
And was there anything on the bandit captain special?
No, not really. He's kind of in the similar wet gear, only he's a little nicer, a little more fancy, a little bigger.
And I think last time, I think we basically ended off before Sonal was about to explain her deal, more or less.
If you would like to discuss that, y'all are free to do so.
Discuss what?
Exactly.
If y'all want to talk to her, that's fine, or you all can continue on.
Well, if I remember from last session, she was like, "Okay, no more time for talk. We gotta clear out the rest of this place." So, is she waiting for us to? Does she seem to be waiting for us, or?
She's kind of following your lead. You get the impression.
Okay. If that's the case, Jalu will begin
There's
to
a
head
door
out.
over
There's a
here.
door over here, right?
Yes, there was a door. There was the door
We'll
which the
kick
bandits.
open the door.
You kick open the door. The door flies open. Make roll a d20. Just roll a d20. Plus, roll a strength check.
Strength.
Yes, please. It shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so the door flies open, smashes into the wall. You see it damage the wall.
Good job. But Orange is just like, the fuck?
You never know if there's people behind doors.
Yeah, but what if there was other people behind the door that weren't bandits?
It shouldn't be hiding behind a door.
Fuck it. But Orange just like, god damn it, whatever.
Have you ever seen a good person hide behind a door?
I'd rather not answer that.
I refuse to answer that question.
Chungus never seen door before now.
Alright, so those are the two doors. If nobody else moves to open them up, Jalu will try to open this one.
Bartone can open up the top door.
Oh, I thought there was a hallway right here coming from us. Like, I thought that was a hallway going down that direction.
No, there's not a hallway.
Okay, my bad.
No. There. I will tell you. Well, you see no branching hallways until you reach down here where it shows a branching hallway.
Right.
Save to the south, where you can see the branching hallway slightly. All right. So who's doing what?
Jalu's opening this door down here.
All right.
Or attempting to.
You open up the door. The room seems to have been emptied. It seems to be empty of people. It'll poof in a second. And yes, unfortunately, I did not gripply this week. I have not had time again. And after this one, I was like, say hell with it. So you open up the room. It is basically just a sitting area with some books and stuff like that. Kind of like a little sitting area with a desk.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't disturb. So that way I don't get enough notifications. People come on and like go offline. So it's kind of a sitting area. You notice, you got some books, some bookshelves. There's a little fireplace. Almost kind of like a small office area, even.
Okay. Nothing amiss here.
It does not seem to be. No.
What
Bartorn's
about
door.
the room I'm at?
I was highlighted, even though. All right. So that room, again, it's another kind of. It actually looks like a sewing room, like some kind of lady's sewing room.
Barton shuts the door and walks away. Nothing useful in that room.
Alright.
Okay.
Does Jalu hear any sounds of battle currently?
You hear it from up the hallway, yes. From basically what would be your north, essentially.
Okay. Jalu would
So
definitely
up my way. Barton's gonna go to the next door. Any sounds coming?
You don't hear anything from that door, no. The sounds about seem to come from up the hallway. From much farther up the hallway.
Is Salem rubbing up against her leg?
Maybe. Hey, kind of keeping pace with her.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm gonna open the door on my right.
Alright, so you open it up to a large kind of display room and kind of an area where it seems to be kind of an area for kind of recreational things, lifting weights and things like that. Things that seem to be kind of kind of like a rec room, basically.
Yeah.
Meh. Barton just keeps walking. Just moving
Jelly's
up the hallway.
Peer around the corner.
Alrighty.
So there's like big bench press weights in here.
Yeah, basically,
Definitely.
like kind of. There's a little stretchy, like one of those tables you roll, like you stretch on, and you think you stretch someone's arms, so you kind of stretch it out a little bit. There's a little bench press. There's weights, heavy stones.
Chungus is gonna drop his chair pieces and take one of the big weights.
All right. So basically, basically there's an axle press. If you know what that is, it's basically a big axle with two big axle wheels on it.
Mm-hmm.
So you're taking that.
Nice.
Okay. I will say it works like your Warhammer.
Are we able to discern which direction the sounds of battle are coming from?
It seems to be coming from. It seems to be coming up from the hallways because you see the halls. I hope you can see that they're halls. There are 4 rooms, and then you see a different section of hallways. You will actually see up this one a little bit farther because of where you're angled at right now.
Ah.
I will also bust open this door.
Okay.
So the one up here is where it seems coming from?
Yes, it seems coming from down that. Well, it seems coming down from the hallways and then echoing around. All right, so you open up. So you kick open the door, and in that room, you see a set of what looks to be like kind of like almost like a workshop, like a little bit of a workshop for like fixing basic things like table chairs, legs, things like that. You think it might be somewhere for the servants to kind of fix the posh things that the owner may break.
Or the table that you broke.
We're gonna have some work to do later.
Oh, yeah. But they're still alive, that is.
Yeah. Big.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's debatable.
Barton's gonna go to the door on the right.
Okay.
He's gonna open it. Stick his head inside and see what's inside.
All right. So you open up the room. Poof. I'll get to the unlocking the hallways. I'm visioning the hallways. A second. And it basically seems to be some kind of preparation area, like a food. It seems like a kitchen of some kind.
Ooh, any food lying about?
There does seem to be some leftover bread, and some other like some cuts of meat that seem to have gone cold and things like that. It seems to be sections of food that you may have had earlier.
Ah, food. Barton makes out of this room and continues on with everybody else.
Okay.
Food!
Charlie
Like,
will,
hey, everybody, found the kitchen.
Charlie will continue up the hallway.
Okay. The sounds of battle are getting louder. Or this at this
Okay.
point, it's not a whole lot of battle. It's now it's much now it's a bunch of yelling.
Aha.
Excuse me.
Okay. I'll look around.
1 second, and I will get you hooked up.
All right.
I hope to God the
Tell
Unity
what
update.
direction, or is it just?
Hang on, I'm not done.
Okie dokie.
I'm going slow in an effort to not break Fantasy Grounds. I'm hoping the Unity edition
Alright.
will be significantly better, because that went into
Yeah.
beta. It's going into beta here soon, or is in
Nice.
beta, open beta.
Can't wait.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, with dynamic lighting that hopefully
Oh,
won't
yeah.
break my computer.
So
You see a series of doors.
a series of doors. You said.
Yes, you see a series of doors.
Hmm.
The largest one, and they're all different sizes. So the one in the left is fairly small. The one in the center is fairly medium, and then you see a large one on the right hand side. Like it seems to be like a double door on the right hand side, double swinging doors.
Can we determine which sounds the yelling are coming from? Which way?
You can't tell. They seem to be coming from whatever's in that room.
Which room? Left, right, or middle?
They seem to be coming out of all the doors.
Oh, boy, I'm gonna go up to the left door and press my ear against it, see if I can make out what they're saying.
All right, so you hear them and you say, "Surrender, and we'll take you captive, and you won't die tonight." And you hear a couple of ladies screaming that they can't be captives, and you hear a man going, "Please don't," and basically begging and pleading.
Alright, I'd like to open the door stealthily.
Make a stealth roll for me, please.
Sure. Stealth roll.
Okay. So you open the door rather stealthily.
Alright, what do I see?
Give me a moment.
Okay.
Give me a rather moment.
Sure.
Big old moment.
Come on, Fancy Grounds. Don't die on me now. I'm releasing a big area fog. It's not happy with this.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I think it froze on me too. Oh, there. Yeah, it's thinking. Oh,
Yeah,
there it
it'll
goes.
take a second.
That's a lot of space.
Yep, there's a lot of space. Damn.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm not done yet.
You should have went to the other door.
Damn.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, he's loading in the baddies.
Oh.
You see 4 guards standing in front of a group of nobles. This guy's not that big.
Guards are bandits.
You see 4 guards kind of standing between, kind of being threatened by the bandits as they stand between like the
Okay.
nobles.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll try and get them to the right size.
I had to zoom out so I can see
Yep.
more.
There you go.
Alright, can I see? I see all this.
Yes,
look in the room?
you open the door and you can look in and you can see 9 bandits standing there. 4 guards and a pack of noblemen and women. The men at the very top that you saw when you initially saw the screen go blank. The kind of the bearded guys.
I relay the information to the party. I relay the
Whisper it.
information to the party. It's like we got 9 bandits, 4 guards, and about
Are
half a
you
dozen
whispering
nobles.
this?
Let's
Yeah.
get 'em.
Okay. Are you gonna sneak up and?
Right now, we have the element of surprise.
Yeah.
They don't know we're here.
Okay.
So
Are you going to sneak up or?
that's what I would do. get the drop on them.
Go. I'll back you up.
All right, I'm going to. How far is Bandit 8?
Sorry, that was in the mic. Let's say 50 feet. I say 45.
45. All right, I'm going to use my bonus action, my bonus cunning action to dash up behind him while still stealthed and go to attack
Okay.
with my daggers.
So you're gonna try and run up and assassinate him, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Give me just a second.
Sneakily.
Sweet.
And when that happens, can Jalu...
Am I behind him? Am I flanking him?
Hang on, I wasn't done.
I'm just asking.
Well, I wasn't done, so you got to
Oh.
hold your horses.
Okay.
Alright, so you're going up behind Bandit 8.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, would Salem be able to follow behind him? Kind of, because they both probably went stealthing up.
Check. Okay. You can try.
Do you want me to roll stealth or what?
I'll do it.
Excuse me.
Okay. Alright, you sneak in and follow Batoran by his side.
And he'll take the same like dash action and get up to Bandit 8. And I assume Bandit 5 is way too far, right?
You would not
for
make it to
Salem?
him, no.
Yeah.
Neither one of them you would make them to them. So you all come up behind him. Batoran, you attacked, I see, with your dagger.
Yep.
Okay.
Am I flanking him? Like, am I behind him?
You would have surprise on him, yes.
Alright, cool. So do I get my stealth attack or a sneak attack or no?
You do.
Alright, cool. Why did it not take my sneak attack? Oh, I have to add the effect. That's why I forgot to.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I'm gonna do that. I'll roll to attack with my other dagger.
Okay. You used your bonus action to move, so you can't use your second action. You can't. Use
That's right. I can't.
No. All right. Just roll 2d6.
2d6.
Yeah, just roll 2d6 and I'll add it to it.
Okay.
Eight.
Alrighty.
Do I need to roll initiative?
So he is heavily wounded as you stab him in the back.
Yep.
Initiative, yes, please.
Alright.
So everybody would roll initiative, please.
Well, shit.
Oh, shit, I didn't mean to roll that. Want me to re-roll that?
Which did it throw first?
It just threw both because I thought I was going to get an attack in there.
Yes, please. You would actually have an attack anyway.
Yeah.
So you would actually get to attack. So, and then we'll figure out the initiative. Then you can reroll your initiative.
Yeah.
And that's an advantage because that's a surprise attack, right?
Yes.
I forgot to do that, but it didn't matter anyway because it was a hit.
Alright, so you hit. You kill him.
Dead.
Phew.
And what do you want me to do with initiative? Because I accidentally rolled advantage with that. Do you want me to just re-roll
Just
it?
yeah,
or
just
is it good?
just roll again, please. Okay, so you have 18. Cool deal. Alrighty. So we go to the top of the turn order.
Yep.
Batoran, as you stab the guy in the back, your dagger is
Yep.
still in his back. You feel a hand on your mouth. And you hear the words, "Say hello to Nerul."
Say hello to whom? Cut out for a
Nerul.
second there. No rule.
Yes. As you feel a short sword slide into your back from a stealth assassin.
Ah, motherfucker.
4 points of damage. You fail the save. And you take 2 more points of poison damage. Or sorry, 11 more points of poison damage as you are
Jesus.
poisoned from his
Jesus
blade.
Christ.
Wait, what? I don't get to roll the. I don't get to roll the save.
It does it automatically.
It does it for you.
Oh, it does. Son of a
Yes,
bitch.
I roll the con save, and then it determines whether or not you make or fail, and then it determines from based on that.
Fuck.
Guard 3, seeing this, will lash out at bandit number 4, seeing that seeing as you have killed the bandit, seeing a moment of opportunity. He will lash out with his kind of makeshift kind of wooden spear as he's grabbed. He will charge him at 4. And he will hit. For 1d8 for take 7 points of damage. Yeah, did pretty well. Salem, you see an assassin behind Bartoran with his hand over his mouth and a sword into his back. What do you do?
Which is currently sticking out through me. And laying down to like 1 HP.
Whew.
Yes.
Yeah. Sale's gonna see Batoran looking pretty gray and move up next to the assassin and attack him.
Alright. Go for
Actually, move there, so that's advantage.
it. You have to come back over to the other side.
You'd have to get behind him.
Oh, like that? Yeah.
Yes.
So he'll maneuver over there and get him in the back.
Okay. That hits. For 7 points of damage.
And then sneak attack.
You would have advantage, so yes, you would have sneak attack damage. You're a rogue. You would have. Wait, no, you're a level 2 rogue, so you only
Yeah,
get,
not yet.
Okay, so it gets 1 point of sneak damage. Okay,
And then uses bonus action to use his other hand.
sure.
Offhand hand.
Excuse me.
That misses.
And Salem ends his turn.
Alright, Bandit 4 will attack back at the guy who with the spear. He will attack with a scimitar. And miss. Bandit 7 will step up and will basically threaten one of the noblemen. And try and grab a hold of him. Let's see. But the nobleman kind of fights him off. The nobleman's kind of a stout-looking fella. Guard 1 will step up, brandishing his spear at Bandit 2, and attack. And hit. For 2 damage. Bandit number 9 will turn around. I have drawing on my screen. I'm unsure as to why. Not my television, not my monitor, but somebody drew on the screen. On the map.
I did. It's a door.
Oh,
Oh, that's the door.
smart. I didn't even think about that. Good job.
I just didn't know where the other door was down further down, so I didn't even try it.
The Bandit will... He will charge this guard. An attack guard 4. And miss. Bartorin?
Yo.
So, there's a poison dagger in your back.
Yeah. I'm not happy.
Yeah. Actually, it's not really a dagger, it's a short sword. Still sticking,
Yeah.
It's sticking kind of, you can feel it brushing against the bottom of your right rib cage.
Something tells me if I try to pull it out, it's gonna hurt like hell.
Well, the guy's still holding it. So I don't think he's
Yeah.
going to let you pull it out. It's quite so simple. So what do you do?
Okay. He's stabbing me, and he's not letting go of the sword. And there's not much I can do except try to attack him, I guess?
I mean, you could try and get the sword to dislodge from your side.
Sure, I'll try that. What do I roll to get the sword out of me?
Make a strength check. Try and basically pull the sword and everything out of your guts.
A strength check?
Yes, please.
Alright. +0, here we go. 17.
All right. So you're able to pull the serrated, bloody blade from your side.
Ah, fuck.
You can feel it ripping and slicing into you and brushing against the bottom rib on your right-hand side as you pull it free. You are bleeding heavily from your
Ow.
side, but it is retracted.
Good.
Now what do you do?
So, it says here no reactions. What does that mean? Like,
So, every turn you have an action, a bonus action, and you have a reaction. So, like, if you in some abilities, like an opportunity attack of opportunity, so something like that requires a
Yeah.
reaction. Evasion requires a reaction, or
okay.
things like that. So you cannot take a reaction.
Alright, well, seeing as how I'm bleeding profusely and feel like I'm on death's door, I'm going to move completely the fuck out of the room back towards the healer. Use my...
He will. I will tell you. He will have an attack of opportunity.
Can I disengage first?
You can disengage. Yes, you can use
Yeah.
your bonus action to disengage.
I'm going to disengage and just use my full movement and get the fuck out the room as close to the healer as possible. How close can I get?
You could probably. I'll say you can make it to the door. If you want to go straight south of the door below you, you could make it through the door in about
Well, I'm dashing out of here, so I'm
About
using,
there. Well,
I'm
you
using
can't
all 60
dash.
feet of my...
You use your bonus reaction to disengage, so you cannot dash as well. Because
No, I use my action to disengage. I use my bonus action to dodge.
never mind. You're a rogue. You can disengage, so you can move 60 feet. You can move beside Galactor, basically.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna get next to Galactor and be like, guys, I'm dying. As
As
a
you-
fucking assassin.
As you lose Salem alone in the room.
Help.
Yeah.
Oh, and Sail's currently fighting the assassin. I just pretty much pass out. From exhaustion, just bleeding.
Let's see. Is there a bleeding effect?
Probably.
No.
Should be.
No, because 5e doesn't have a condition for bleeding.
Alright.
Anything else?
I yell, help, heal please. And I end my turn.
Alright.
There's nothing else I can do.
Bandit 5 will turn and shoot his light crossbow at Salem.
Is there a negative thing for shooting a smaller sized creature?
Is there?
I think so.
I think it only works this time because where he's taking the halfling thing, and they can actually use a medium-sized creature.
Wow.
He has cover. Yes, it's a -5. He has cover because he's behind it in the
Nice.
creature. He has partial cover, not complete cover, but he has partial cover.
Yeah. Right.
I'm glad you thought of that because I forgot about the fact of being halfling.
Yeah. Oh, still hit.
Yeah, still hit.
Bastard.
And you take 2 points of damage as the crossbow kind of come winging through the assassin's leg and just kind of clips your leg.
Yeah.
You see so you turn and you look around to the nobles and you see a splattering of blood as another assassin has split the throat of one of the noblemen and he is lying dead, his throat cut open, pouring blood all over the floor of this dining hall. Guard 2 will tell the nobleman to stand. The nobleman will step back and he will protect them. And he will stand brandishing his spear ready for an attack of anybody who comes close. Galactor, you can hear screaming, you can smell blood. Bartoran is nearly dead. What do you do, buddy?
Well, I'm too far away from my black door I drew.
There is a door right beside Chungus you can get through.
Alright,
Yeah.
I should be able to make it through that door.
You can step inside, yes.
So I'll step aside here.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast. I think I'm going to cast. I'm just trying to read what it actually does.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm going to cast Hold Person on the assassin.
Okay. What is the... let me look up the phrase for oppression. Exactly.
I should be able to drop it in.
I got it, don't worry about it. Alrighty, so you see him kind of freeze and you can kind of hold him and you see him kind of frozen, his hand kind of shaking slightly as he tries to move.
And I will end my turn.
Alright, Bandit 3. He will turn at you and fire a light crossbow. Galactor. He will have disadvantage because he's at long range. Or he is at beyond range. And fails. Huh. Bandit 6 will charge the guard. And charge at him with his kind of shoulder down. And I need a strength check for the guard. Shoots that one. Okay. Versus that. Alright. And you see the bandit kind of grab the guard and kind of shove him. Like he pushes the spear up. And he shoves him into the wall. And you see the two noblemen kind of fall back onto the ground. The noble people fall back on the ground. The guard is pinned against the wall with the bandit against him, holding in the spear. And you see him got his scimitar. He's trying to draw out his scimitar to stab him. Jalu. So, Bartoran is behind you, blood spewing onto the floor. There's a sound of battle, screaming, and death in the other room. You see no Salem in sight. You got a plan, buddy?
How far is it to move to Bandit 5?
To move to Bandit 5?
Yeah.
75 feet?
Okay.
No. Let's do 9. No, it was 90 because I said it was 80 to Galactor, basically. About 90 feet.
Shit.
Why? What are you wanting to do?
Wanted to move. I was gonna use a key point to dash as a bonus action, but it's not gonna reach because I have 40 movement and then be 80 a dash, so wouldn't be enough to get up to him. Damn it. Okay, so how far away is the other door there?
That was not done by you. Ignore the effect thing. I just forgot to put that on her.
Alright.
The other door is probably 30 feet. You'd have enough movement to move it to the assassin on a standard move. The bandit is a little bit too far.
Yeah. God damn it,
Wait,
should
did
have
you
went
say
in
it's
the other door.
Did you say it's a key point to do a dash act?
Yeah.
Is
For a
that-
bonus.
So technically, you would have your 60 foot because you took a dash, but then wouldn't you still have a regular 30-foot move? Or is it just giving you an extra 30 feet? I forgot how dash.
It
actually-
allows him to use it as a bonus action as opposed to an action. So he basically becomes a rogue.
Yeah.
With cunning, it basically allows him to use cunning action, which allows him to dash without having to use his action.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have 40 feet of movement. It's doubled the dash.
So you would have 80 feet.
Yeah. Too
So
short.
if you were using that as a bonus action, you still have your regular action, which you can use to move the remaining distance between
Mm-mm.
you and the
No.
bandit, and then you can attack.
No, he
No?
couldn't. No.
No.
Because you have your movement. Your action has to be like an action, like an attack or do something.
Yeah.
A movement is a movement.
I think
so,
I'm like a.
Just
So,
throw something at him.
Could I like move beside the guy like this, the assassin,
yeah. Oh, yeah, you can move there.
or normal move there, and then just prepare an action when Bandit 5 gets closer to take a swing at him
Okay.
with his quarterstaff. Well, not quarterstaff, but it's a makeshift.
So you're gonna
Stick.
hold your action until he gets within range.
Yeah, until he approaches. He's just gonna stare him down.
Okay.
So, do that.
Alrighty, guard 4. You are here. He will charge and enrage. You see him kind of scream and yell, no, and he charges at the assassin. And misses. As the assassin dodges out of the way, stabbing at him as hard as he can with this makeshift spear, and just mad and screaming and yelling, but is unable to attack the assassin, who is too quick. Sanal, seeing the blood, will step up to Bartorin and cast Cure Wounds. Let me see. We'll cast it at 3rd level.
Awesome.
Nice.
So you rejoin 20 HP.
Sweet, I'm back up to full health.
Does that
Sweet.
remove System Shock? I believe that removes System Shock. I have to look that up. I will.
I said there were no reactions. But, that means he can't do any reactions. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I just gotta remember if it removes
The
System
derp.
Shock or
Yeah,
not.
so for example, next level when I get my uncanny dodge, I wouldn't be able to use it because that'd be my reaction.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So she is there. She will take the rest of her movement and run over towards. She'll run into the room with Chungus, or beside Glottor. Chungus, the sounds of battle are upon you. You can smell fresh blood and hear the screams of anger. What are you doing?
Am I able to get to the assassin in this turn.
Through the door, step up. You would. Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say you're barely able to make it, but because you're right by the door, you can just step inside and charge.
Also, am I still in my rage from the previous combat? Because I still have the effect on me for some reason.
I don't think so, because it only lasts till after.
You shouldn't be, because you didn't attack. Like you didn't attack, so your rage would die.
Yeah, well, let's just say I'm re-implementing rage now.
Hang on 1 second.
And you know what? After seeing...
There you go. Re-put your rage back. Re-put your rage back on. We have to put your power, because it has a duration for so many turns, and it counts down. And if it goes enough rounds, I don't want you to lose it just because of that.
So Chungus, upon seeing his ally become gravely wounded, goes into a frenzy.
You go into a rage or a frenzy?
A frenzied rage.
Yes. And he charges up to the assassin, and he's gonna, like, sweep his legs to try and get him prone.
You do realize he is frozen.
Oh yeah, that helps.
Okay. I don't remember what that does. I can't remember the exact effect. I can't remember what that does.
I think paralyzed gives them advantage.
Yeah, hold person, they get advantage on all attacks.
Yeah, I think that's right. I can never remember that.
And they have to make a will save to break out of it.
Alright, I'll just make a, in that case, I'll just make an attack with my not Warhammer.
Basically, you're gonna bash him. You hit. So you basically take this giant, like, axle, wagon axle, and just bash him in the face. So you're just trying to hit him?
Yep.
Alright, so you hit him in the face, you see his face just explode in blood, and his face is kind of damaged, and you hear bones breaking in his face. He is heavily damaged.
Right. And do I get my second attack now, or next turn?
You get it now. That's what Frenzy
Awesome.
does.
Kill him!
Here we go.
You hit. So you take the wagon axle back, and you drive back as far as you can, and you drive it into his chest, and you hear the sounds of bones cracking and breaking, and you see him kind of flex over, and you see, like, his chest cavity deform, and blood come spewing out of his mouth as he falls dead. You have crushed his chest in.
Nice.
Damn.
Alright, so Chungus roars and starts beating his chest like Donkey Kong.
And blood just spews all over you as you kind of basically beat him into mush.
And I think that's a good end for the turn.
You did 25 points of damage to a paralyzed man.
Definitely not a good character.
Just saying.
And I would have done more if I could.
Wow.
Bandit 2 will attack the guard attacking him. With the scimitar, miss.
By the way, does any of that blood that was spurting out hit the gentleman?
It's covered all three of you all. As Chungus is sitting there, just wham, like a potato masher. It's just, you basically see this 3 foot tall, like, just nothing but muscle, holding a waggle axe and just beating this dead body at this point. Alright, the other bandit will charge the guard. That would have hit. And he will slice at him. Guard 1 fails to system shock, and he... Okay, no reaction. Okay. So he smashes into the... he slices into the guard without him realizing he's being attacked by 2 bandits. And seriously hurts him. Top of the turn. Guard 3 will attack back at the bandit. And crit. And stabs his spear through the guy's head.
Go guard.
Nice.
Salem,
Guard
you're now a
three's-
black and white cat.
Yeah.
Red and black.
Red
Red
black,
and
I'm
white.
sorry.
It's like yeah, white blood.
How far is Bandit 5 from Salem? Is
Uh,
that like 25 feet ish?
Yeah, I'd say you could make it. I'll give you the make it on that one.
So he's gonna get up next to Bandit 5 and attack him.
Okay.
That shouldn't have been advantage.
No,
know
it
why
shouldn't
it
have.
was.
It would have hit either way, so it doesn't matter. So go ahead and attack. You didn't
Oh, I had
crit.
that left on from about the hitting the assassin. That's why.
Mm.
Yeah, you probably want to wait until you're just about to make the advantage
Yeah.
attack.
All right,
Instead of
so
just applying it and then waiting. So you forget.
6 points of damage.
And then the offhand hand.
Sure. Hit.
Excuse me.
Okay. He seems to be fairly heavily damaged.
That's the end of his turn.
All right, Bandit 7. Come here. Okay. Bandit 7 will attempt to stab the nobleman in the chest with a scimitar. Okay. Doesn't actually. He stabs into him, but the nobleman's thick padded robe actually is able to kind of withstand a bit of the piercing. Bandit 1, guard 1, will attack the bandit still. And hit
Nice.
for 9 damage.
Damn.
Strike damage. Alright, so these damn guards. I swear to God, make sure fucking spirit. Bandit number 9. Bandit number 9 will charge guard 4. Attempt to attack him. And miss. Because of course it is. Bartorin, you're not dead.
Awesome.
You
So,
you're fairly bleedy. You're fairly covered in blood, but the wound is no longer bleeding, and you're no longer dying.
awesome. I spit blood out my mouth. I wipe my face off, draw out my daggers. Like, all right, let's go kill some motherfuckers. So first and foremost, he's gonna use his. I'm just gonna use regular movement, walk in the room 30 feet from wherever, and to make sure that there's no other assassins around. I would like to check the room, make sure there's no more assassins. That way, nobody gets a drop on us again.
All right, so you want to investigate the room?
Okay, sure. So it'd be investigation versus perception to try to locate any hidden people. Just asking.
No. Yeah, perception. Okay, perception on that one.
Perception. All right then.
You're trying to perceive their movements, I guess, would be the answer. You look around.
21.
You don't see anybody now.
Good. All right then. So I use my regular. So I use my movement. I use my action. And how far? If I use my bonus action, can I get up to Bandit 5? Or is he too far away?
You could use your bonus action to get there. Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to get up to Bandit 5, and then I will hold my turn.
Okay. For what?
I got not hold my turn. I'm gonna end my turn, so I can't do anything else. Sorry.
It's like, what?
Because I use my movement, I use my action, I use my bonus action. I'm done.
What'd you use your action for?
To perceive.
No,
To check-
that's just a free ability. You don't.
Oh,
Use
okay.
it, just
Yes,
like
you
looking
can
around,
attack.
it's not an action.
All right, cool. So I'm going to attack
Okay.
because I am flanking him.
All right, you hit. I mean, you didn't target him first.
I thought I did.
You did not. But that's it.
Whoops.
You're not targeting him still.
Control left click, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Why wasn't it?
That's weird.
Mm.
I don't know. Oh, I was doing the wrong thing. That's why I was just rolling a
Oh.
regular D20.
Yeah, that was why.
Okay,
Just
there
got
we go.
Man,
Ooh.
I'm dead.
It should have been 4d6.
I don't know why it did 4d6.
You still had sneak attack activated on your last.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, you did.
My
He
bad.
would have been dead anyway because he only had like 2 HP left, so it didn't matter.
He did.
Yeah.
Like I just shank him right through the back of the skull. Yank my dagger out.
Alrighty. Wait. Why does it say you have... That can't be right. It says you have 16
What?
HP.
Who?
It says you have 16 HP, yet you were healed for 20.
Yeah,
Hmm.
my max is 16. So it healed me, and then like I had 15 damage, which put me at 1 HP. I was healed for 20, but that pretty much healed me for up to my max health.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool
I
deal.
only have 16 max HP according to the system.
Okie dokie. I was just like I thought you had 20. So I don't know why. I don't know who I was looking at that had 26.
I mean, I'll gladly take 20 if you want to make me have 20.
No.
I
No.
won't say
You
no.
don't get 20. Oh, it's Salem. I was looking at the wrong character. I was like, okay. You end your turn. Alright. You see the assassin slice his sword across at the guard. Hit. Alright, so you see the guard get cut across the chest heavily, and you see him kind of bend over and hunch over. And then you see the assassin kind of move his hands. And a puff of smoke comes up, and the assassin vanishes.
Coward.
Guard 2 will attempt to kind of fight off the bandit that has got him. He's basically trying to grab. You see him reach out and try and grab a hold of the sword that the bandit is trying to draw. Right. Okay. But he's unable to. The bandit wraps away, and you see the bandit kind of get his sword out of his scabbard. Galactor, you're up.
Alright, Glocktor will use his 30-foot of move to move up to be in between. I think right there should be. But
Yeah, that looks good.
and he will hold action to cast hold person if the assassin pops up within 60.
Okay. Alrighty. Bandit 3. Bandit 3 will charge at you, Galactor. We'll give that. Okay. And you see him pull out his scimitar and try and swing at you. Seeing as the miss.
Glocktor's muscles actually deflect the scimitar.
Yeah, like he cuts into you, and like the muscle goes, like the blade starts going, and it just kind of bounces back and re-springs back up. And like so, it's like going, and you see the bandit kind of look at his sword, and then look at you, and then look back at his sword, kind of really confused as to how it didn't work.
Little does he know, I have mage armor. But it was the muscles.
Bandit number 6. If I can. Oh, there he is. He will. You see him pull out his sword, and he goes to stab the guard with it.
Whoops.
And you see the sword disappear into the guard. and the guard falls over. You see the guard kind of slump down forward with the sword embedded in his chest. The guard dies. Pinned to the wall.
Damn.
Jalu, you're up.
Okay. Well, he's going to, let's see, up to this guy right here and give him a whack.
Okay.
First I got to target him.
These.
Almost forgot.
Mm-hmm. Hit.
Nice. And then,
So you strike him in the head, and he seems to fall over to the ground unconscious.
Okay.
Like dead unconscious or hit
Like
so
he's
hard-
alive but unconscious.
Okay.
As you basically strike him right in the temple.
You knocked him unconscious. Good job.
Okay, how far am I away to Bandit 9? A lot. I know.
And not enough to make that movement in one go, but I'd say
Yeah, no.
60 feet?
I don't suppose I could use a key point to like bonus action dash to him, right?
You could, yeah.
Okay, I just couldn't attack. I'll go ahead and
No.
do that. I'll use a key point, step of the wind, whoo, run right up to him. And that'll have to be my turn. So I can't do
So
nothing
basically,
else.
you see Jalu like start running, and you see these little puffs of smoke come flying out as he almost looks like he's running on air as you make it to the bandit.
Yep.
Guard 4 will stab at the bandit with his spear and hit the bandit for 7 points of damage. Motherfucking guards, I swear. Sanal will step up. Back there. Make the line back. And you look at Samal, target bandit 7, and you see her kind of point her finger.
Hold on. You're still targeting Batoran.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And Sanal didn't move on my end.
You lost and regained connection a second, so little
There
bit of
we
lag
go.
on your side.
Yep.
Yeah, she's still standing there, but I'll wait for it to catch up.
I'm not sure why you have so much problems with that.
I think it's just how my
Internet clicks.
internet is up here, yeah.
Probably. So you see her cast. You see this bolt of lightning come, a radiant energy come flying out of her hand, and it strikes the bandit. Boom. Fails. No reaction to spinach. And you see the bandit seems heavily wounded as it's struck in the back. And you see him kind of glow. Yeah, I know what that means. Chungus, you're up.
Alright, well, obviously I'm not gonna make it over there in a single turn.
You do see the unconscious guy laying in the ground.
Yeah, we really should have opened up the middle door instead of.
Yeah, I probably should have.
Oh well.
Or the opposite end, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, what do I roll to make Chungus not kill the unconscious guy?
That's whatever
Wisdom.
you feel like. What
You
would
get to
Chungus
choose
do
not
in this
to
situation?
attack him.
Chungus is frenzied and enraged. What would he do in this situation?
Yeah.
On the more mechanical side, you should attack because if you don't attack, you'll lose your rate.
But,
Yeah,
advice.
but what would Chungus do?
Yep. He's got to kill. Doesn't matter if it's moving or not. He got to kill.
Chungus will like get on his torso and just crush his head.
Alright. Wham! So you just... You actually decapitate him with the axle. And basically just like rip his head clean off with such force.
Yes.
Do you do the sand people thing where you kind of like do the kind of thing above your head after you kill me?
Yeah, he's pumping the iron on top of his corpse.
But Galactor, Salem, y'all just saw Chungus execute this guy, basically.
Feed my blood fury.
Yeah,
And,
Salem's just gonna be a little shocked because he got splashed with blood yet again.
Artorn's just like, what the fuck?
And Galactor is a chieftain of orcs, so, another two.
Just how coated in blood is Salem by just bare splash.
You are
There's
almost a
red.
completely red cat.
This is gonna make you
Artorn
cast 2
Watching this all go
prestidigitation.
down like, what the fuck? He just had this look of like just what the fuck look on his face.
In Chungus tribe, we use the blood of our enemies as war paint to strike fear into their hearts.
Anything else? You would.
You still have
Can
some
he
use
movement.
You can move.
I use my bonus action to dash. Can I still do that?
I don't see why not.
Sure, I will give you, but I'm disappointed. However, you didn't recklessly attack.
Oh, that's true.
He was already
Well-
on the floor. He had advantage.
Yeah.
But
Wanna get
but
double
still,
advantage?
to be fair, he's frenzying in a rage against an unconscious guy while wielding a cart axle. But yes, you can use a bonus action. You can still move your regular movement. You still have like, I'll call it 10 feet, and then you got I'll give you the bonus action because you're enraged to basically charge your next victim.
So I guess I could make it like here, maybe.
That looks good to me.
All right. And that's my turn.
Oh.
Whoops.
That was my fault. Bandit 2 will take his sword and slice across guard captain, or the guard's body. He will miss.
Or not.
Bandit 1 will do the same. And miss.
Guard 1, man. He's really putting up his weight. Dodging them attacks. And...
As Chungus goes running forward, you see a puff of smoke behind him. And you see this serrated blade appear out of almost vanishing thin air.
Can I do my hold person action?
You can, as you see the assassin basically step out of smoke behind him.
Hey,
You see the dagger, you see the sword, and it's like at the back of Chungus's neck, and it's just frozen there, held in place.
Nice.
Yes.
It is guard 3's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Where is guard 3?
Sure is.
Guard 3.
What's he gonna do?
He will turn on Bandit 7 and try and run him through with the spear.
Okay.
And because the guided bolt from Samal, he had from Sanal, he will have advantage. Like he's gonna he will need it. Salem, you're covered in blood, you're extremely sticky, and you see an assassin standing there with a blade at the very back of Chungus's neck. Hang on. Before you do anything else. Wait,
I already put the paralyzed thing on.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, I
Go
figured
ahead, go
out
make
how
your-
I can do it.
Yeah, cool. I'm surprised it doesn't do that automatically from your end. You can go ahead and make your movement and stuff like that now. You're cool. I just wanted to put the parallels to make sure everything got calculated properly.
It's on Batoran's turn though, but that's not a problem.
Oh.
And he'll have advantage attacking the assassin. Well, he get it anyway from flaking, but he would have it from the paralyzation, right?
Yes.
Right.
Batoran, it's not your turn.
Oh, but it says it is. Oh, it went from my turn, Salem, to me back to Salem.
I
It's
was.
fucked up.
Yeah, it's
Left
me
up,
clicking
yeah.
as I was trying to get down to the paralyzation.
All right,
thing.
I'll just move myself back to where I was.
But yeah, I already have a advantage, but he would get it from paralyzation, right?
Correct.
Yes.
I was just curious, making sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for his main hand,
That hits. All right, so he's wounded. Okay.
and he would get another advantage, right?
It would always be advantage, yes, because he's a paralyzed.
Okay.
He is unable to stop and
Bam.
going for the jugular. We see.
Yep. Let's fucking throw it.
You would have had sneak damage. Oh no, you did it. Okay, I see it. It's the 2. All right, so you come up and you take your claw out and you slice across hit the back of his neck, pretty badly. The assassin is somewhat hurt. Anything else?
That's everything but his reactions, so end of his turn.
All right, Bandit 7. He will turn around with a scimitar and attack the guard that is attacking him. And hit. And wound the guard. Guard 1, still hanging on. Extremely hurt. You see him bleeding out badly. We'll attack Bandit 2 again. And miss. Bandit 9 will attack Guard 4 still. And miss. Bartoran, it is now your go.
Awesome. So, they look like they've got that guy pretty well in hand. I'm gonna go. How far is it to Bandit 7?
You could make it.
Regular movement or bonus action dash?
You have to bonus action dash, but you could make it.
Alright, then can I bonus action dash behind him?
Sure, you have enough movement to go wherever you wish.
Alright, let's do that. I'm gonna
Basically
flank
the
him from
flank, yeah.
behind.
Probably want to go the other.
You have to go
Other side?
where
Like
you have to go between the
between-
nobles.
Yeah, between the noble and the between
Right there?
there. Yeah.
Alright, cool. So, advantage with the dagger.
Hit.
Alright, and I have my sneak attack damage.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so you stab him in the back with your dagger.
Awesome,
And kill
he
him.
is dying.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, and can I use... So, am I able to use my dagger to throw it at Bandit 9?
No, you used your action and you used your bonus action. You don't have another.
Alright.
Right.
Okay, well, for future reference, would I have been able to?
You could with an action you can throw your dagger. Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Yep.
You can use your action to throw, as opposed to making an attack, you would throw your dagger. You can't use a bonus action to do that, but you can use an action.
Fair enough.
There
Yeah.
should be a thing on your character sheet under actions for daggers. You should be able to set one up as a ranged weapon.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I changed it to range. It would be thrown versus ranged. Yep.
Yeah,
Cool.
good enough.
I figured it out.
Cool. Alrighty, anything else?
I'm good. I end my turn.
Alright. The assassin.
Gets a wisdom save. He needs to beat a 13.
Wisdom save versus 13. I'll roll it here in the open. Let's see what happens. He does not. Oh.
That was intelligence.
Hmm. That's... Wait, what? That it says a +4. It shouldn't have a +4.
Yeah, you wrote intelligence on accident instead of wisdom.
Oh! Yeah, good. It would not have mattered. That roll, that 6, would not have succeeded, so... He is still paralyzed. You see the dagger kind of just wobble a little bit. Or the sword kind of shake slightly. Like brushing up and down against the back of Chungus's neck. But not doing anything beyond that. Galactor?
Galactor will slowly walk next to him, and I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay. You hit. Alright, he takes the damage. Anything else?
Hold on one second.
Roger.
And how far do you think I moved there?
It's about 20 feet.
And I will walk on past.
You just kind of walk. It's like a drive-by, like zap, like you're like walking by, like you're rubbing your feet, and you kind of shock the guy as you go past.
Yes, I literally go zap and walk.
Okay then. Bandit 6. Will attack the gnomon. And you see him come up, and you see him cut against the gnomon, and you see the gnomon's chest burst open. The gnomon falls over dead, as his chest is spliced open. Jalu, you're up.
Mm-hmm. All right, we are going to attack Bandit 9 with quarterstaff. Yeah,
Hit.
he's basically just like jabbing him in the spine. This.
Okay.
Just blam.
He's hurt.
Mm-hmm. Not now.
You hear him kind of let out a kind of a yell in pain as you stab him right along the spinal cord. Like, phew.
Yeah. And yeah, I guess we'll just do this.
Okay.
Well, I guess it would have been advantage.
There you go, again.
Well,
Okay.
Case, yeah, still hit. Okay, and yeah, just clock him in the head. Bam.
And he goes down as you kind of do that palm strike right to his nose and just and kill him.
All right. And
Anything
then
else?
let's see. Gonna move 40 feet towards, say about there. Is that 40 feet?
Looks good. That looks good.
Okay. 40 feet. All right. Next.
Guard 4 will back up, and he will kind of look at Batoran, but he'll kind of stand there with his spear kind of ready. Sanal will... Let's see. What will she do? Sure. She'll step over here, and she'll walk towards the group. Chungus, you feel a knife you feel a sword rubbing up and down your neck.
So Chungus, covered in blood, he turns to face the assassin slowly.
The only thing not paralyzed is the assassin's eyes darting back and
You can almost make out the expression because his eyebrows kind of raise and he gets a little nervous as you can see, like he kind of goes, "Oh shit."
A little nervous, huh?
He lets out a soft growl that turns into a roar as he swings.
Okay, so you hit.
Bam.
Okay, so you do 7 points of damage as you bash into the assassin. With this, or you swing around and you bash into his chest.
And then he does it again.
You hit.
Oh shit! Max damage.
And you take up and you actually crack him right in the side, and you see him. You actually see like the paralyzation break off, and you see him like slowly like fall over dead. As you like break him in half, and you like baseball swing into his side. The assassin goes flying across the room, his body tumbling like a rag doll, and it lands in a heap against the wall.
You thought you could sneak up on Chungus?
A couple of the noblemen are quite queasy. They seem rather ill.
Mm-hmm.
One of the ladies has fainted. But, yeah. Anything else, Mr. Chungus?
Chungus will use his movement to go forward. Oops, that's not Chungus.
A full movement.
To the next combat.
Yeah. Next.
And is that 25 feet?
Sure.
All right. And that is the...
But those are guards. Chuck it down, those are guards.
Chungus, no discriminate.
Chungus, no.
Oh, Jesus.
Alright, the guard, the bandit hits. The guard dies.
Oh, man. He was a hero.
guard number 1. No!
He's the one who crit. Stood up to him like a champ. But, yeah.
I actually survived like 2 extra rounds more than I thought he would. He had 1
He was
HP.
not the hero we wanted, but he was the hero we needed.
He will charge at Jalu. And
Of course.
Bandit 1 will also charge. But he will attack.
Mm.
And hit.
Mm.
Oh, I was going to be so much more damage. For 2 damage.
Just nicked him.
Guard 3. He will back up and defend the nobleman as well. Salem?
Could he dash up to Bandit 1 and 2?
Sure. Why not? I do apologize for
And
yawning.
he'll give a whack at Bandit.
That hits. That does 3. That does 4 points of damage. Whoa! Why sneak attack damage?
I'm within 5 feet of a teammate, basically. We talked about this last week. With the sneak attack.
Oh, that's right. It doesn't seem like we talked about this
Okay with
last
this.
week. Last week was a very long time ago. Let me tell you that.
Yeah, and that's all his, besides his reaction use stuff, so end of hit.
For a turn,
5.
you're up.
I'm gonna go. Attack Bandit 6.
Okay.
Use whatever it takes to get behind him. And attack the motherfucker. What do I do with my character sheet? There it is.
You don't have advantage.
I'm flanking him.
Flanking requires there to be another ally across from him. So you would have to have, like, Jalu standing there.
Alright, I'll just attack
Okay.
regular then.
That's fine. The other one was a 6. That roll 11 rolled first, I think. So 6 it would hit anyway, so don't worry about it.
Alright, and then I assume I don't get sneak attack then?
No. Alright, so he takes 7 points of damage. Yeah, the flanking requires somebody to be around. Now, the reason why you got it earlier when it was just you is because you were getting a surprise attack on it, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. You used your bonus action, so... Did you? No. You just
No,
ran
I
over
just
there.
use regular movement, so I'm gonna try. I'm gonna attack again with my other dagger.
Nice.
Hit!
Yep.
So you stab at him, and he seems to be fairly heavily wounded.
Awesome.
Yes.
I'm good. I'll end my turn, as I can't think of anything else to do, because I can't take the dodge action.
Nope. Gloctor, you're up. There is now a crumpled body that used to be the person you were holding.
I will move my 30 feet and target
And okay.
and try to cast Firebolt.
Okay. Go for it. Hit.
So Salem, you just see this fiery ball just come flying.
Yeah, Salem's mildly impressed by that too.
And you see the bandit just engulfed in flame as he burns alive and dies. Y'all violent people. Y'all some violent people.
Well, to
Hey,
be
we're
fair,
supposed to be
he's-
the greatest warriors.
Yeah.
We're all about killing
Hey,
people.
hey. Last session, y'all did was rob people.
That was me.
Yeah,
I
that
robbed and
was Bartorin that did that.
Y'all let it happen. Alright?
We didn't even know about besides Chungus.
Y'all are
I
accessories to
said no
this
concept.
crime according to federal law.
Well,
Y'all are helping him escape with stolen property.
My character's true neutral, so
he's
he's in the
I think
alignment
chaotic
excuse.
people just like, yeah, son.
he is not Chungus
just
the
can't be arsed.
peaceful.
You killed a man with a table, a chair, and now multiple guys with an axe wheel, one of which was unconscious. I didn't think peaceful was a concern.
Nope,
Peace was never an option.
never.
Galactor, anything else?
No, out in my turn.
Alright, Bandit 6 will attack Patoran. As he slashes at you with his scimitar and misses. Jolly, you're up.
I parry it with my daggers. Fuck off.
Guess we'll just smack him with quarterstaff. Hold on.
You smack him in the head. For 6 points of damage. He seems to be a little wavery, a little shaky.
Little what now?
A little shaky. Like he's not standing very well at this moment.
All right, well, let's do a kick to one of his legs then. All right, let's see.
Okay.
Oh.
You hit. So you kick him out. You kick his knee out. You see him fall over to the side and land. We'll say you knocked him prone.
Nice.
And for good measure, the blow to the head dazed him.
Nice.
There was a dazed one. I thought that was dazed. We'll call it stunned. He's also stunned.
And then I guess they'll kind of dart around him. Bam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guard 4, you see him kind of usher the noblemen to the noble people to kind of get away. and he will kind of guide them. Look over that way. So now we'll step up and check on the Richie folk.
Mm-hmm.
And check on them.
Yeah, because we got this handled.
Chungus? There's a man laying on the ground.
What do you do?
Chungus is gonna. He's gonna hold the bloody axle wheel over him,
Oh boy.
and he's gonna shout at him, "Surrender! You have no chance against Chungus the Savage."
Lord Corn's just shaking his head like, dear God. What the fuck?
You see the guy kind of put his hands up and kind of shake and quiver. Would Chungus actually request somebody to surrender?
Wow, never thought I'd see the day.
Same.
I figured he'd just bash first ask.
Right? Kill first, ask questions later.
What would Chungus do in this situation? The guy is clearly surrendering. He's got no weapon. He's laying on the ground. He's defenseless. What does Chungus do?
He yells, "Weakling!" and hits his kneecap.
God.
Okay.
I knew it. I knew it.
So you hit him fairly easily.
In the kneecap.
Yeah.
You shatter his leg so badly it destroys his femoral artery, and he bleeds to death within seconds.
God damn it, Chungus.
Jeez.
Chungus has got a hell of a kill to death ratio right now.
Seriously.
He's lapping the field, boys. Alright. What else?
And then he
Calmly
George is
calmly walks over.
very calmly.
Okay.
Whoops.
Go ahead, Salem. It's my fault. The guard will help usher the noble people away. Those two are kind of isolated, but the guard will help usher these back to safety.
Salem's gonna saunter up and give Bandit 6 a whack.
Okay. That hits. You need 5 points of damage to kill him. I'll just tell you. You kill him. you walk up and you kind of climb in the side, and he just like breathes out like, thank God. At least it's not Chungus before he dies.
Oh Lord.
God. You have successfully killed all the bad guys.
It's like, thank God I was killed by a cat and not by this huge lumbering behemoth. Well,
Not even huge. He's a gnome.
He's
Yeah.
3.5 feet tall, but he's like 300 pounds.
yeah, it's
Not even
big hefty.
Not even 3 feet.
Your
Yeah.
weight says 50 pounds. He is not 50 pounds. He's probably like 250 and swole as all get out.
Yeah.
Good point.
Oh,
I've
man.
updated it.
That was freaking mental.
That was.
I know.
I loved every minute of it.
I guess Charlie will go up to see if these rich people are fine or okay-ish.
All right, you recognize them.
Uh-huh.
You recognize them to be Lord and Lady Mavis.
Oh.
They survived. Good job.
Mhm.
They look at you and say, "Oh, thank you. Did you rescue our daughter as well?"
Your daughter.
Uh-huh. Yes, they took her. Did you not rescue her?
I do not believe we have found her yet.
No. They talked like they had captured her. I thought maybe you all had rescued her and were coming here to rescue us as well.
No, we were awakened in the middle of the night by sounds of combat, and we went to investigate and found these hooligans murdering innocents.
That's a shame. You hear you hear the main doors fly open, and a couple guards come rushing in. You see one of them carrying a body.
Oof.
You recognize the body.
Oof.
Oh no. Who is it?
You recognize it to be Charlie Rockpelt. His throat has been sliced open.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
boy.
Yes, my lord. Your future son-in-law is dead. And Lady Mavis is gone. They have taken her. You see the two nobles, Lord and Lady Mavis, fall drastically, almost in utter silence.
Hmm.
Does that mean no more food then?
No, it's still the kitchen. There's still the kitchen, man.
Charlie just gives the glare over to Chungus. Like it really?
I'm sorry. That was really funny.
It's like,
So did the guards come through the door kind of here in front of Glock door? I knew there was another door around.
They came through the big double set of doors that's across, that's south of Jalu.
yeah.
Okay.
They came rushing in, you know.
No.
Yes. We must have her rescued. Gather every able-bodied man you can and assemble them in the Great Hall.
Then Jelly will ask the guard, did anyone see where they went?
And the guard will look at you and go, no. We were unable to find that. We went to the room to check on them, and she was gone, and he was dead.
I see.
Are there any other rooms on this level that needs to be what's the word I'm looking for here?
Cleared out?
Yeah, cleared out.
He goes, no,
Yeah.
we have cleared the rest of the manor. We believe that they are gone at this point, where we are not certain.
Very well.
Did they leave behind some sort of a ransom note or anything?
They do not.
Can you think of any reason why your daughter would why they would take your daughter, Lord and Manor? Hey, people, I'm tired. Lord and Lady Mavis.
He will look at Lady Mavis and then back at you and goes, sadly, I believe I might know why.
Why is
I
that?
did not believe he would come back. I believe the leader of this group is supposedly Hindel Zahn. A man I promised the hand of my daughter to many years ago. But when I learned that he was wealthy not by proper means, shall we say, I rejected that offer. I suspect he has come back as revenge. It's Hendil. But yes, Hindel Zahn. I'm pretty certain he would be the one behind this.
I see. Perhaps we should check the room that they were found and see if there are any clues that might.
You are welcome to do so.
Chalu nods and pretty much just ask one of the guards to lead him.
Okay,
There.
so the guard will take you. You hear Lord and Lady say, "We must gather all the able-bodied men. Surely somebody will help us." And so they're escorted away by the other guards. One of the guards carrying the other guard, who's not carrying the body, he escorts you down to the chambers where they were found.
Okay. Can I do like an investigation check or something?
Sure.
All right, and just
So,
kind of
so you
looking.
step in the room. You can see the bed is thrown in shambles. And
I'd also like to help.
okay. So
See if they left anything behind.
you can see
Chungus
blood
will
on the
follow
bed and stuff like that where he may have been.
Guess not.
Okay.
Never mind.
I'm just kind of looking around, I guess.
I got 19.
All right,
Well.
so that's with that one. Okay, so if everybody's investigating, I'd like for everybody to roll, please. We're gonna do group skill checks to try and eliminate
Okay.
criminals. And so,
Tracks blood around the room as he searches.
God damn it, Chungus.
Well, he still got better than Jalu did. So,
okay, so that's his score.
Plus
Okay,
five.
good. All right, so you aren't able to look at a whole. You realize that nothing has been taken. That's something you do notice. Is that nothing seems to be stolen.
Right.
It looks like there was a struggle in the bed, because you can see kind of the blood splattering all over the bed. But you notice nothing seems to be taken. Nothing seems to be destroyed, really, even. Chungus and Salem both smear blood all in places. As Salem is still covered in it.
Damn it. Salem, Chungus, what the fuck?
So you see these bloody paw prints going along the floor.
Jalu will ask one of the guards if they're still there. Don't happen to have anything to clean them off, do you?
The fountain in the other room would be a spot that they could step into.
Jalu nods.
Not exactly the cleanest way or the most proper way to clean, but given the circumstances.
Dale's gonna like saunter around the corner, make sure no one could see or hear him, and cast a prestidigitation on himself.
Prestidigitation?
Yeah, is one use enough?
You just got to start zapping and use a lot, actually. So just kind of keep spamming it.
Yeah,
so you're gonna do that instead of...
Yeah, he's gonna try to clean himself up with that. That might take a bit of time.
Just a bit.
Coating of blood is honor in my tribe.
All right. So Salem goes around the back and he comes back, no longer looking like he fell into a vat of Kool-Aid, because that's what happened to him.
Yep.
But you look around and you don't notice anything else. They didn't seem to leave anything behind or leave a note of any kind.
All right.
So you hear that the Lord and Lady Mavis have gathered some heroes or some individuals who might be willing to assist, and they've requested if you're willing to come down to the main foyer area and listen to what they have to say.
I wouldn't mind. And then he'll look over to the rest of the party.
Sure.
So
Well, Sam can't really say yes, but he's for it.
Yeah. They just assumed he'll come along because he's the pet. Jala said, allow me to clean myself off a little bit for...
Yeah, I could clean myself up as well, get some new clothes. Kinda got a hole in this one.
Apologies for that. And
Jalu will just kind of rinse off some of the blood fountain water.
All right, so you all go clean a little bit and stop looking covered in blood.
Yeah.
So,
just enough to, not look too fucked up.
Yeah, basically. I'll be back in just a second. I need to go.
Okay,
one second.
no problem. So, that was a combat. Fucking two frozen assassins.
Yeah, that helped before they could really
I
hurt
know,
us.
yeah.
But Torin got shanked really good,
Oh, yeah.
though.
I thought he was probably gonna die almost, or at least get close to death. Closer, I should say. It's like, damn, rough break. Imagine maybe if he critted. What if that would have been enough?
Probably. And probably
Yeah.
probably before the poison kicked in, honestly.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna get food real quick. I'll be right back.
I thought you
Okay.
could speak Orcish.
My languages are common, no mission primordial.
Sad face. I thought you said you speak Orcish. Okay, never mind.
Nope, you're the only orc here.
Well, he
Alright.
said he fought orcs a lot and he knew about them, so I thought he said he had Orcish.
It's not.
I mean,
my
that
fault.
would make sense, but apparently not.
Alright,
Oh.
I'll be right back.
Oh.
What'd I miss?
Shock went to go get food.
Yeah.
No worries.
I was pondering on whether if that assassin hadn't critted against Bartorin, probably would have been a death blow, wouldn't
Probably.
You don't think he would have survived?
it?
Would have hurt like hell.
Consider the fact that he didn't crit and Bartorin had an HP left.
And yeah, down to 1 HP. Yeah, so
Yeah.
probably was almost loss of a character right there.
And he also got lucky his system
Like,
shock rolled an 8 as opposed to a 1.
Yeah. No joke. A lot of luck on that one.
Yes. It worked out.
Yeah,
It worked out.
thankfully.
Doctor ain't afraid of no assassins.
Apparently neither is Chungus.
Yeah, I know.
He will kill them even if they are unconscious.
Mash them into potato salad or something.
I just started having fun with it, I'll be honest with you. I just like the
I don't
imagery
blame
of this little gnome wielding like this whacking axe, just beating the daylights out of people. There's something amusing to me about that.
Yeah, and they're gonna need to steam clean this hall then.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of surrounded by, it's full of dead bodies and mush.
Can Galactor flex to get all the blood off from him?
How hard do you want to flex?
Kind of like what he did with all the dust.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
It's like,
Oh, Galactor will gladly flex if you'll give him a spell slot back.
Uh-huh. Is that what you're wanting?
No, I was just saying for the blood. That's all I was flexing.
You can flex it off, yes. You kind of flex it, it just kind of flies out like a spray gun. Like it goes, psh, and you see just a shower of blood, like this mist, go everywhere around Glocktor. Oh, me.
Oh boy. It was a good combat though.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that hold person actually held a person or people.
Twice.
Suits.
Kind of surprising on that one, truth be told.
Yeah.
That has not usually
Wow.
been the situation.
Right, I was banking on them not having good wisdom save.
Interesting banking, but
Worked it.
worked.
Oh, I mean, since they didn't, I had a 65% chance to keep them.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe 60, because, yeah, 60.
Yep. There goes my idea, though, of interrogating Charlie Rockville. Trying to figure out where he got his money from, but
Yeah, I kind of was curious as well, see if he had any more stashed away that we
Yeah.
could use to fund our endeavor to try to hunt down Ruben.
Well, is there anyone still else in the room that I can ask? Where's the Rock Pelts boys?
Where was Charlie's room?
Oh, we're in Charlie's room.
You're asking
Oh,
where his
we are?
parents are? They will
Yeah,
inform you that his parents are not here.
But they didn't come to the dinner.
They did not, apparently.
Well, lucky
That
for
nobody's
was
ever
rude of
met
them.
his parents, even.
Huh.
Quaint. Did he say anything about them?
Interesting.
He never really spoke about them, no.
Okay.
Right, I'm bad. Sorry about that.
Are these guards more loyal to the?
Mavis is yes.
Okay. I didn't know if they were just regular.
That's the
They are
first-
Mavis's. They are Mavis's home guards or house guards. So yes. Welcome back, by the way.
Well, I'll at least ask what do you guys? Well, what does the guards think about the Rock Pelt?
Ugh.
He goes, I don't wish to speak ill of the dead. It is unwise. But I've never met somebody who's had so little manners have so much money. And with no excuse for how he had it. Nobody's ever met his parents.
That's my ankle popping. Ow.
Or had any dealings with them, to be honest. I've never even met another rock pelt. He might have come by it legitimately, but it is rather unknown. You are his friends. What do you think of him?
As you said, I would not wish to speak ill of the dead. And Jolly will just remain silent.
What do you mean? He dead?
Very well.
That's all I gotta say.
Oy vey.
Is there anything else you all wish to do in this room or anything like that? Or
Well, like you said, we won't speak ill of the boy, but every adventure we've ever been with him in, something bad has happened.
interesting, glad the boy ever survived an adventure then. I guess luck favors the fools. But if you would like to, the Lord is ready in the main chamber.
Very well. Let us go then.
So you all gather, go down. It's been a little bit of time, not too long.
Ugh.
Bit of time. And you all come down into the main room, and you see a group of men and so forth, and rather, levels of equipment and so forth, standing kind of around. And you see Lord Mavis standing up at kind of up the stair up a little bit of the stairs, talking to everybody, and he's kind of recounting the events of last night, of the night that you all are involved in. He goes, and you'll hear him say, "And that is why you all are here. I require brave lads to go forth and rescue my daughter. I will give 500 gold pieces a man for anybody willing to do so."
Lord Torrens like, yo, sign me up.
Chugga smash everyone who take her.
The other adventurers are kind of looking back at you all with the kind of like, who the fuck are these people?
Jolly just kind of sighs. Just kind of nods along.
Charlie, you can quickly feel that every single person here is looking at you all.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I see. I have a group. Is anybody else willing? Anyone?
I turn over my shoulder and glare at him and do intimidation.
To who?
The
All of
whole
them?
crowd.
He's intimidating the whole crowd.
I intimidate him with my biceps.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Hold on. I have something for.
No.
I'd like to help him intimidate everyone.
I'm gonna use Tides of Chaos.
Wait, what?
What
Hang
the
on.
fuck does that do?
Okay, this is.
I would actually have advantage.
Go for it.
Well, that's even worse.
Actually, no, it's better, but only just. They
You know
seem
what?
they don't
I'm
seem that
also gonna try
intimidated.
some- Alright,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna
But a
I'll-
wild magic surge may change this.
I'll be like, if you know what's
hang
good
on,
for
hang
ya.
on, Patorn. I wasn't done. Okay.
Mhm.
That's that. Oh. Okay. That just happened. That's interesting.
Uh-oh.
What happens?
Do it.
So, you hear both of us go, I see I have a group of adventurers. Are you sure you're up to the task?
Yes, we are.
Does anybody else wish to help them? 500 gold pieces a man. Well then.
Chungus will smash them all.
Goloctor calls them all cowards.
Everybody in the room kind of
Jelly.
steps back a foot from everybody else.
Childhood just turns to Glockner and is like, have you lost your mind? Just stop shouting.
You see,
Or Torrent's gonna be like, everybody else, turns to everybody else, be like, you should probably just let us handle this. We're professionals.
Yeah.
I'd like to try to persuade them to just, like, leave the job to us.
sure. How?
Fuck!
Interesting.
God damn
but
it!
you don't see anybody else volunteering though.
Let them march to their deaths.
Chungus, roll intimidation. Okay. Interesting.
Well, we're still rolling really, really low tonight.
Well then, adventurers, I guess you will be the brave heroes who will be known for saving my daughter. If you will meet with the captain of the guard, he will make sure you're outfitted, and we will try and figure out where my daughter is being held. We might have a possible lead. You were lucky enough to have subdued one. He was found unconscious. Somehow.
Somebody probably knocked him out. Question mark. I'm just saying.
I think he's referring to the fact that he is still alive after being knocked unconscious. Because as you recall, he was in the room when Chungus went after the unconscious men.
Mm, really?
Yes, and you see Samal stand up there and speak to him for a brief moment.
Mhm.
He goes, "Well then, the rest of you all may depart.
Well,
I need no more of your time." And you see everybody else kind of turn and walk away.
Boy, Torrent mutters under his breath. Fuck cowards.
Don't blame him too much, to be honest.
And they're turning up
It's no
500.
guarantee.
They're turning up $500.
And you see Lord Mavis and them kind of walk off for a moment or walk away.
Mhm.
The captain of the guard will turn to you and say, "Well, we are interrogating the prisoner. You all are free to go rest in your room."
What the
Goloctor
fuck?
finds the rest of their honor wavering.
You yell it so loud you can be heard in town.
Speaking of
Jalu
town,
covers
what
his
about our...
ears. It's like glaring at getting clocked.
What about our gear?
Yes, we left our things
Yeah.
elsewhere.
Back at the
Considering
inn.
the dangerous circumstances, I
I
believe we
need
will
my
need them.
bone.
I would very much like to have my sword back.
Yes,
Touch that sword.
yes. You go ahead and collect them and come back and stay.
Jalu will nod, and he'll find some place to put down the coat rack thing. He and just kind of
you just hand it to him like, here, this belongs to
Yeah.
y'all.
This is yours.
Yeah, he hands it to him and is like, I believe this belongs to the Mavises. My bad.
It's kind of busted, broke, kind of covered in blood. It's like okay then. Kind of slightly uncomfortable by the situation.
You have to make do in certain situations.
So I guess in the moment's notice you must do so, because it is not the only improvised weapon that was used last night, I can assure you.
Jalu nods.
Some regards, I do break out sticks and tape them with the ends of forks and stuff for spears, so...
Yeah.
Very well. Collect your things and come back, and you can stay at the house while we try
Cool.
and determine where they're going to be.
Jalu
Good.
nods. That will be fine.
The dinner will be prepared when you all return.
Awesome.
Luckily,
Just-
most of the servants are still alive.
See.
Would have been a damned shame if they all died.
Jalu
might
just
have
starts
been-
walking.
I might have become the cook. And that is a crime punishable by death.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jalu just
Right.
bid man farewell and
And walks away. As you hear him kind of ramble on about how horrible it would have been if the servants had died.
yeah, whatever. Jalu ain't got time for your bullshit.
Same. Or I was like, whatever, man. I just want to get my shit and get back.
Alright, so you all take off walking away as he's still talking.
No. How late at night is it? Melanie?
It's actually early morning. It's actually
Oh,
turned
early
into
morning.
morning. You all have kind of, because it was late
Sweet.
night when the attack started and stuff.
Oh,
so it's turned
okay,
into
okay.
early morning,
Okay.
and that's why the adventurers have been kind of gathered and so forth. You all kind of investigated for a bit. Took you a little while to look around while they gathered the adventurers and so forth.
Yeah. That's true.
So you all return back to the inn,
All right.
and we're going to call that a session.
Cool.
All right.